All right, it looks like we're all situated here. So as you guys trickle in, I'm just going to say hello to everyone who's watching this. So thank you again for tuning in. This is mini challenge number 7. So we have been just taking along here every week. We check it off. We get a mini challenge in, which is taking a workout 5 minutes at a time and just trying to concentrate on that 5 minutes, making it into a win. And when we do that, we just do that consecutively, and we put together a 30-minute workout out of that, and that's called a mini challenge. So welcome to my mini studio here. This is where all the action happens. Let me know if you guys can see me okay. Looks like some of the cameras are just a little bit different this week. I was trying to adjust them. I've actually got three cameras going here. So I've got the Actifit channel over here on the, I guess that would be over on my left here, and the Media Ready channel over here, Ready Media, over here on the right, and then I've got my cell phone recording here just for later. I'll be able to blast some videos out on Twitter and just say, hey, look what you missed. So anyway, thanks everyone for making the time week after week after week to show up. Showing up is that is where results come from. So if we can show up consistently, and just remember, this is showing up for yourself. So that's the thing to remember. Through the ins and outs of the week, having one point where you can connect with yourself at least every week. That's what the mini challenge is. But it doesn't just stop there. You can do a mini challenge whenever you have time. So, and the mini challenge can be a 5-minute little block here. It doesn't have to be a monumental 1 hour, 2 hour workout. It can just be a 5-minute opportunity here, a 5-minute opportunity there, and you're just thinking about time in that way. So we have a lot to challenge. I know a lot of you probably feel challenged enough with your lives, but this is the kind of challenge that's good. It makes you stronger. So, and that makes the other kinds of challenges easier. So think about it that way. All right, so for those of you who have just popped into the chat, my name is Wil Metcalfe. I'm a certified personal trainer with Beach Ready, Adventure Ready, and Actifit. And this is called the mini challenge. This is mini challenge number 7. We've been going for 7 weeks. I like to do what's called a rep while everyone rallies. So today's rep is going to be Nate Powers. Nate Powers. I love that name. This guy is something. He's on Twitter talking about the Hive blockchain all the time, and he's keeping that signal alive. So I just love this guy, and just the way that he puts his tweets together, it makes you just want to go and see what he's doing next. So thanks, Nate, for keeping the Hive signal alive. I know you're busting moves on Hive and on Twitter at the same time, which is not easy. It's you know, you kind of got your both hands full. Not to mention everything else I'm sure that's going on. So thank you, Nate. I'm going to come by on the Hive blockchain and give you a high five, which is a digital high five from me on the Hive blockchain. I'm going to send Nate 5 Hive from my wallet to his, just as I think we're all winning together. It's not about, ooh, this is all mine, we're just going to keep it all to ourselves. No, winning is all about bringing people with you. So if I can use this 5 Hive to connect with Nate and just send some recognition and some encouragement his way, I'm sure is how I'm going to do it. So yeah, all right, so today is a lower body workout. We are going to be doing 3 exercises plus an extra exercise at the end, and this is built into a circuit with a 30-second to 1 minute rest in between each set. This is always, of course, as hard or as easy as you want it to be. It's up to you. You're the only one who knows if you're going to get something out of what you're investing. So if you want to invest more into this program, then obviously you're going to get more out of it. It's just the same as everything out there. So, but that being said, a lot of people are gung-ho the first time, and then it gets a lot harder to stay at that intensity. So the best thing to do is listen to your body, especially when you're doing any kind of new fitness routine. And speaking of which, if this is a new fitness routine for you, please consult with your doctor. If you do feel any discomfort or something that's not feeling right, stop the workout and check in with your doctor. Okay, so yeah, that's always important. So, all right, so we're gonna get on with the workout. I hope you guys are ready. If any of you are in the chat, give me high fives. That keeps me going. So thank you so much, everyone, for showing up week after week. This is week 7. It's very exciting to be week 7. I think 7 is a special number. And I'm going to give you a little hint. The last exercise is called, well, I'm going to try to take you to heaven, but we got to get through hell first. That doesn't sound good. I know that doesn't sound good, but it's actually a training principle for getting the best results out of your core exercise. So I like to often combine core and lower body together, and that's going to be your extra exercise today. So 7 heaven, think about that. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with a warm-up, just an easy one. I do have a little bit of a cardio component in today's workout. So there's also some plyometrics. So if you're not comfortable leaving the ground, just phase it back, listen to your body, do what you know that you can do. If you're not able to plyometrically leave the ground and then land safely, that's not something you're able to do. That's okay. Dial it back and do what you can do. We're just gonna work at our level, right? This is about challenging ourselves. That's what a mini challenge is. It's not, I do want you guys to challenge each other, but first and foremost, you gotta challenge yourself. And that's what I'm doing here too, is I'm challenging myself. All right, so we're just walking in place, getting ourselves ready, thinking strong words, thinking words that are gonna get us through this little mini challenge. And my word today is going to be strong. I want to be strong during this workout. We're going to breathe deeply. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to raise our knees higher into a full march. Swing your arms. Now, one thing that's very hard to do is, for some people, is to skip rope. It's easy to get tangled up in the rope. But guess what? You can skip without the rope. So that's what we're going to do. Up on our toes and just rotating the shoulders. You can go either direction, forwards or back, or both, which is very good. Don't have to worry about getting hung up on the rope. This is just a warm-up. We're not going crazy here. So if you do have a skipping rope and you like to skip, great, that's a great workout. There's so much cardio in there. It is plyometric. You are leaving the ground. And so there's a little bit of wear and tear that might happen to joints when you do that. But also, there's some explosive strength that's going to happen there too. So results can come in quick with plyometric, as long as your body is able to handle it and recover after. And you got to keep your form, right? Switch my rotations. Just breathing through this. All right, let's do some airbornes. Looks like my mat is rotating out of the way here. All right, so what we're gonna do is karate chop Lift the knee, touching the heel and the knee at the same time. Trying to elevate. Elevate. So you can come in low like this, but that isn't going to get as much out of it. Nothing wrong with that though. That's all you can do. If you can only come in low, come in low. If you can get it up higher, get it up higher. Breathe through that. Karate chop. Strong lines. Hold it if you can. Hold it, sink into it. Hold it. Just like that. Beauty. You could show off if you're working out with a buddy. How long can you hold it for? Right? And hold that. You're on one leg, you're using all those stability muscles. You can kick it out as well. There's all sorts of little extra levels that you can add to that. All right, so I think we're pretty warmed up. And now I'm going to just introduce the next exercises to you. We're going to try to run through these as quickly as we can. But the first set is always the messy one, because I'm busy explaining it to you guys. So what we're going to do is you've got your chair. Hopefully you've got your chair, because that's what was in the workout plan. So we're going to start with one leg forward. We're going to start with our left leg forward. We've got a perfect 90 degree here and a perfect 90 degree back here. Chin high. We're going to come up, step up onto the chair, come up. Be careful, you're standing on a chair. Step backing down here and coming back down to that original position, keeping your chin nice and elevated. And repeat. If some of you guys are keeners, you can add a knee drive to the top of that. But that's advanced. And if you don't have a stable chair, I wouldn't advise. Standing up, coming back down, being very careful. You're standing on a chair. Hopefully you have a strong chair. I've got a workout bench. You can also use a bench. That's about 6 reps. 7. Keeping your chin high. 8. 9. And 10. Next, switching. Coming up with the other leg. Nice 90 degrees. Straight line at the top. When you get to the standing position, stand nice and tall. If you want to drive, you can. Just make sure you've got a stable base. All right, so let's say that's 7, 8. And we'll say this is our last one. Nice. All right, so the next thing is a cardio component. These are called toe taps. You're going to get on the tips of your feet. Okay, so you're up here on the tips of your feet. Think about kickboxers. They got to be up on the tips of their feet. When you throw a kick, you should be up on the tips of your feet. Why? If you're planting your foot, what's going to happen? You throw the kick, now all that torque is going straight into your knee. You're buggering your knee. So this is actually a good habit. It's just to be up on the tips of your toes, be light on your feet like a cat. How about this? A cat on a hot roof. That's what you want to be. So we're up on our toes, and we're going to tap, 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 tap on the bench or the chair. Do your best to tap. If you didn't tap, that's okay. If you want to add some arm movement, you can. If you want to keep your fist in front, protect your chin, no problem. This is cardio. We're on one leg. All those muscles are working. Stability muscles, your core muscles, everything. How fast can you go? Think about that. Nice and light on the feet. The higher the chair, the harder this is going to be. And we're going for an 8 intensity, so that's 2 reps away from failing, or 2 seconds away from failing. If you can't complete your form properly, you are at a 10 intensity. Okay? So, all right, next exercise. What we're going to do is we're going to use the bench as our friend again. We're going to have a nice wide stance. Get your stance right. If you got a yoga mat or workout mat, you're standing on the edges of the mat, and then you're just going to pretend there's a tack on this chair. You don't quite want to sit on the tack, right? And you're almost there. You're almost there, and then you leap forward. A 2-foot leap, okay? Coming back, doing the same thing. Pausing, reaching, sitting, almost. And reach and jump forward explosively as you can. Nice. So exercise doesn't all have to be reps. It can be tempo. This is what I'm doing. I'm changing your tempo. I'm making you think about movement differently. Coming down nice and slow, holding it and exploding up plyometrically. All right, sitting down nice and deep, keeping your chin high and exploding up. Sitting for the bench, but you know there's a tack on the bench. You don't want to sit on the tack. I'm not saying go get a tack. I am saying pretend there's a tack. You want to sit down very slowly, very slowly. Knees should never cross your toes. Explode forward. 8 intensity is what we're after. I'm guessing we're at about 6 reps, but intensity matters more. Coming down into it. Intensity, intensity, intensity. Focus and drive, and now jump. Try to get a 2-foot jump if you can. Stepping back into it. And go for it. Nice. All right, so it's 15 minutes into this workout. I have the gift of the gab, so I talked a little bit at the beginning. So I'm guesstimating we're about 7-8 minutes into this workout. Grab some water, high five your buddies. That was fantastic. Circuit number 1 complete. What's your word today? My word is strong. When I'm doing plyometric, my feet are leaving the ground. I'm fighting gravity. Anytime I'm fighting gravity, I'm thinking strong thoughts. I'm thinking how I'm going to push this through, right? So, looks like Eric's in the room. Hey, Eric. Eric's way over there in Kenya. I gave Eric, is one of the guys I gave high fives. I give him a lot of high fives. That guy is always on point, getting 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. That's an automatic win over on the high blockchain. There's also people, Eric mostly goes after the automatic wins. He loves those. But then there's the wins. The wins are basically what the doctor recommends. It's 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. There's lots of people on the high blockchain doing that as well. And I'm giving lots of high fives wherever I can. Whenever people are doing exceptional things, that's what I'm looking for. And I have no problems handing out high fives to people who are gunning for it. Oh, okay. So we just have some pop-ups coming up on my other computer. There's 2 computers running, and so they're all doing things. All right, let's move into our next circuit. We're doing the step-up lunge. Who's ready? We're going to have our left foot forward like last time. 90 degrees, stepping up onto your chair. Nice straight line at the top. Keeping your chin nice and high, coming back down, and I'm in the zone. How about you? That's 2. 3. 4. Oh, I'm getting nice step to yourself. There we go. 6. There we go. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Strong. 12. Switching legs. Coming back to the 90 degree, 90 degree. Here we go. Stepping up. If you're feeling gung-ho, add a knee drive, but only if you're feeling safe and competent. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, nice. 9. I recovered. 10. 11. 12. Nice. As it gets harder, it's harder to keep that form. All right. Position your bench. We're going to do toe taps. You're up on your toes. You're in fighting stance. You're ready to pivot, do whatever you need to do, and toe tap. Try to do it in a controlled manner. Don't push the chair across the room. If you can help it, keep control as you're moving. This is the cardio component of this workout. Tap the toe. Keep it lively. Try to go fast. We're going for 8 intensity. That's 80%. Keep breathing. Cardio. You're getting the oxygen. All right, nice. Reposition my bench. Next exercise, straight to it. Now, we place attack, an imaginary attack on the seat. We're wide stance, about shoulder width stance, sitting nice and slow, keeping our tempo good and under control. Coming down into it, springing forward, stepping back, coming back down into it for our second rep. Staying in control, coming as low as you can and exploding up. Same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, that's the way. 7, 8, chin is high. 9, 10, 11. One last one. Let's do it. Unless you're at an 8. If you're at an 8, that's good. Nice. High five your buddies. Grab some water. If you got a towel, you're probably feeling this. You might need to dry up. Gonna do a quick camera check. High fives from Eric. Thanks, Eric. Got a whole bunch of pop-ups. Just, these guys think they're the most important things. Oh, there's another one. All right. I'm on point now. All right, so we've done two of these sets. We've got 8 minutes left in this workout. Yes, we've got to stretch, but we do want to get one more set in. Let's do it. We know what we're doing. Let's get into it. We're going to start with a step-up lunge, left foot forward, 90 degrees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice wide steps. Begin 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Nice. Switching our lead foot. This time the right one starts bent. All right, let's go. Stepping up. 1, 2, strong, strong. 3, up. 4, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We want to match this. 14. Nice. Very good. Hope you guys are feeling good. That was challenging. All right. We wouldn't expect anything less from a mini challenge. All right. Up on your toes. Keep your brain going. Keep your body going. Toe tap. 8 intensity. Try not to kick that chair across the floor. Your legs might be feeling like lead right now, but you got to keep it light. That's going to take effort. If you have to slow down, that's okay. The main thing, achieve a toe tap. Toe tap. Toe tap. Keep it light. All right, let's see if you got any speed in you now that you've sort of recovered, right? Have you recovered? Let's try to get a little bit more speed. We want 8 intensity. 80%. 20% away from failing. All right, nice. Very good. Reposition my chair. There's a tap on the seat. We're doing a hover squat down onto the bench or the chair with a 2-foot spring forward. Nice. 1, 2. Concentrating on the slowing down of the sit. Just breathe. 3. Catch yourself if you have to. 4. Concentrate. 5. This is a great exercise for honing focus. 6. How far forward can you jump? 7. Strong. 7. All right, here we go. 8. 8. 9. Exploding on the bottom of that movement. 10. 11. Jello legs. 12. Keep going. This is where you get stronger. The last little bit. So focus. Focus. The last part of the exercise is where you can get injured if you're not paying attention. It is also where the opportunity to get stronger lies. Last one. Nice. Make it good note. Very good. Awesome workout, everybody. You finished. It's 27 minutes into this workout. I like to start about 5 minutes early to do the reps and rally. So we've been streaming for a little bit. Let's get our extra exercise. This one is all about going to heaven. Now, the thing about heaven is it might appear that you got to go through hell first to get there. And that's the case when you're working out. So you're going to feel a burn in your abs. And that's when most people stop working out. They stop exercising. They don't like that. They're like, this feels like hell. I don't want to do it. That's the opportunity. I'm telling you, where there's a will, there's a way. And where there's an Eric, there's a way. And where there's a Kristen, there's a way. And where there's a Mohammed, there's a way. Wherever there's one of you, there's a way, okay? So you can do it. You got to push through that discomfort. It's like a barrier. Push through it, and you'll get stronger. That's where heaven lies. Because what's going to happen is you're going to push through this barrier of pain and burning. And you're going to get through that and pop out the other side, and all of a sudden it's going to be like it wasn't even there. You'll be able to continue to do reps, and you won't feel the same burning sensation. That's that muscle. It freaks out when you work it. So we're going to get down onto our back. Great for recovering, at least temporarily. We're going to stick our legs up 90 degrees onto the bench or the chair, whatever you have, scooting in so that you have 90 degrees, okay? Do not pull on your head. That is not effective. I'm going to lay my glasses aside. All right, so what you want to do is don't pull on your ears, don't pull on your head. You can just pull muscles in the back of your neck. Just touch your ears gently and crunch it up. All right, come all the way down. Full range of motion. Always, always. Full range of motion. You don't want to be strong through part of a movement. You want to be strong through the whole movement. Keep breathing. Breathe out as you come up. And I'm not going to count. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pay attention to the heaven and hell principle that says when it burns, keep going, and eventually you'll be able to do a whole bunch more with no burning at all. That's the heaven part. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Make sure you're still going through full range of motion, contracting, breathing out at the very end of the movement. Your knees are elevated, so you're concentrating more of that into your upper core. You're taking the load off of your lower core. That's what happens when you stack your feet on a chair. Are you starting to feel the burn? You should. Unless you're really in shape and this is nothing. Now you're starting to feel that burn, right? This is the extra part. That's where exceptional comes from. Keep pushing through the burn. Don't stop. Keep going. As long as you got correct form, you're good. And I'm not going to talk for a little bit because I'm pushing through the burn. Don't stop. You want to feel heaven, don't you? You think you guys are going to live forever? Come on, let's go. Keep pushing. All right, some of that hell is starting to dissipate. And it's almost all gone. All right. Whew. I felt that. So at the very end, you'll notice that my range of motion started to give way. That's how I know that the intensity is starting to basically slow the exercise right down to stop. There's no benefit in pushing past what you think is a 10 intensity. You're just going to injure yourself. It's much better to pay attention to, can I do this exercise completely? So if you're not able to sit all the way up to full range of motion, guess what? Do that 2 times in a row and you're at 10 intensity. Just stop, okay? Yes, maybe you didn't get to heaven that time, but you sure pushed through like hell to try to get there. So often all it takes is a little bit more than what your body's used to. So pushing through that pain barrier where your body's telling you, what are you doing? Will, you shouldn't be doing this. Eric, you shouldn't be doing this. Kristen, you shouldn't be doing this. No. Keep pushing through. Push through. And what happens is all of a sudden that pain wall, it just dissipates. It evaporates. It's gone, and all of a sudden you can get 10, 20 more reps out of that. So that's actually where you have a secret key. You can unlock a whole bunch of hidden potential and results right there. So let's stretch. Very good. You guys made it through the workout. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you can congratulate yourself. That was fantastic. I really love to see this kind of effort from all of you. You can see that I'm putting the effort in. So I know that you guys at home are too. Make sure you're challenging your buddies. Send them this video and say, hey, can you do this workout? And if, by the way, if you post a 5-minute, 10-minute, or 15-minute video of you doing any of the mini challenges and hashtag mini challenge, and you go put that over on the Hive blockchain using 3Speak, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to come back and I'm going to upload on your post with the Beach Ready account, the Adventure Ready account, and my personal training account. So, and there's also a possibility that some other big accounts may pick up on what you're doing and like it. So guess what that means? That means Hive cryptocurrency in your pocket, and that actually adds up. So, okay, let's stretch. First things first. I'm going to reach for my toes. Breathing, just breathing. I think that was a very strong workout. We got messy in some parts, as often will when you're really going for it. When you add cardio to stuff, that's when coordination comes in and all sorts of things happen. So all those little support muscles start to work, and that can create havoc at times, especially if you've never done the exercise. So that motor memory is not helping you out at all. Reaching across, feeling the stretch down your glutes, your hamstrings, and your lower back. Reaching as far as you can. If you can't quite straighten your leg, bend it slightly. It's okay. We're not trying to lock our knees off here. We're just trying to get a nice stretch wherever it needs to be. Now, can you reach a little bit further? Because you should be able to after about 20 seconds. Coming back the other way. Nice and gentle. Listening to your body. Calming your nervous system down. That was a very intense workout. So you do need to take time to breathe. Calm those muscles down. You shorten up a lot of muscle fiber. You want to strengthen and lengthen. So if you're not stretching after a workout, guess what? You're not doing yourself any favors down the road. So take the time to stretch. It's only going to take 5 minutes. I'm taking a little bit past our usual time. I hope you'll forgive me. This stretch is worth it. It is Saturday. It's the weekend. You don't have to be anywhere, right? So reaching underneath your toes. Reaching underneath your toes. Now pulling all into the lower back. Letting your head dangle. Trying to straighten your legs and pull your arms down, getting a nice good stretch in your lower back, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your upper back and shoulders. What a stretch. Very good stretch. All right, we're going to come down into a sit. And next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna cross, we're gonna have our right or left foot forward and our right foot bends across over top. Just make sure everyone can see me here. All right, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our elbow in over here and pull across, stretching into the glute. You feel that? You might feel a bit in the lower back as well. Try to drive the elbow across and twist if you can. You need to. It's always good to look over your shoulder. Make sure no one's sneaking up on you. All right, let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side, just the other side. Other arm drives across. Bring your left arm back and twist at the lower back. Pull your knee across, getting the stretch into the glute. Letting all that stress and tension from the whole week accumulated right here in an intense workout, let it dissipate. Let it go. Thinking only positive things, thinking about how can I get lean, long, and strong. All right, nice. This is always, we've gotten down on the floor, so it's an opportunity to stretch. Try to reach for our toes. I am desperately in need of more stretching here. That's what being a desk jockey does to you. If you're in front of the desk too much, like I've been lately, working on stuff, oh my God, it makes it very hard to reach your toes because all your hamstrings and your glutes are tightened up. You're sticking your feet underneath the chair, right? So you're folded up like an accordion all day long. Taking some time to stretch during the day is probably a good idea, and I'm going to try to build that into my consciousness throughout this next week, because this is not where I want to be. Is it where you want to be? How are you guys doing? All right. That's a good check-in with yourself. Congratulations, everybody. My name is Wil Metcalfe. That was mini challenge number 7. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you're challenging all your friends, telling your friends about these workouts. I think they're fun. I think that these results are going to actually pay off in more ways than one. So definitely tell your friends about it. Thanks so much for joining me in today's workout. We'll see you next week, same time, same place, for mini challenge number 8. I hope you guys are ready. See ya.